What is going on, Crimson City? My name is Crimson CBAD, and welcome to Week 3 of Pokemon for Glory, a competitive draft league Pokemon. You guys already know what the deal is. If you guys are excited for Week 3, going up against Coach Lynx Forte and the Anaheim Farfetch'd, be sure to leave a like on this video. You guys always kill the likes. Thank you guys so much for all you do. And of course, if you guys are new, feel free to subscribe for more competitive Pokemon content. If you guys didn't check out the Teambuilder, the link to that will be in the description of this video, as well as Lynx's channel as well. Go show him some love. Go check out his side of the battle as well. Without further ado, I'm going to cut to where we connect with Lynx, and I'll be right back. All right, we are live and connected with Lynx. We had an unfortunate DC, so I'm going to kind of, and it actually worked out because my recording actually kind of glitched out a little bit during this, so I'm going to kind of talk about my thought processes a little bit after the fact. We didn't DC too early in. He's got the Sylveon, the Keldeo, the Mega Glalie, the Kecleon, the Delmise, and the Celesteela. First thing that I noticed is that he has no electric immunities. I do want to lead off with my Pelipper. I think it's going to be the best case scenario against his team. No. There we go. All right. Got all of it on there. Did not bring the Goodra and did not bring the Nidoking, which are two incredibly huge threats. So, like I said, my moves these first couple turns are going to be kind of really, it might seem unthought out, but like I said, my recording kind of glitched up, so I'm going to post-com narrate these thoughts just a little bit, and then we'll be back live with the battle. It was only, I think, like 4 or 5 turns, actually, we DC'd in. So he's going to lead off with Keldeo here as I lead off with the Pelipper. I'm going to set the rain. Good news for us. Bad news for us is that Keldeo's got an HP Electric just ready to come my way. And that is something I do not want to take. So, if you guys didn't see the team builder, we do have a Mon that is right here, ready and raring to go to take on this Keldeo, and that is going to be our Roserade. We can take any sort of hit from this thing. Even a HP Electric doesn't do much to me, if anything. If I recall, it does, I think, like 5 or 6. Might do up to 12. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. We see, yeah, it does 13. 13. So we're gonna get our Black Sludge off. After the next turn will be it. I don't think he wants to stay in, so I'm just gonna go on in and set up a layer of spikes on his switch. I anticipate the switch into Celesteela. I don't think anything would really happen here. I can't really touch Celesteela, so I have to kind of think about what I'm gonna switch into after this. So we'll just get up our nice and layered of spikes right here. It's pretty nice. I can't touch this thing. I really can't. We talked about having like HP Fire on here or something, maybe like even Sleep Powder, but I've got nothing that can really touch this thing. So my dedicated Celesteela response is actually Tesla the Rotom. We're going to go in here and we are going to be able to click Thunder because he has no electric immunity. He did not bring the Electivire and he did not bring the Nidoking. So he's going to go for the Autotomize. We know he's a sweeper. I want to put pressure on. I talked about, should I go for a Will-O-Wisp right here? Should I go for a Thunder? Because Thunder is 100% accurate in the rain. I didn't want anything to happen off of that. So I'm just going to go for Thunder here. I anticipate the Delmise switch. But like I said, we are, as of this turn right here where I click Thunder, this is where the DC happens. So we'll keep everything flowing. He takes the spikes damage, which is unfortunate. I'm going to go for the Thunder right here. Perfect. We're going to get some huge damage off on the Buccaneer, which is really nice. We also have a chance to Para, which we do not. And this is right where we DC'd, actually. I was talking about going for a Will-O-Wisp. I was talking about going for a, switch into my Roserade, but even Roserade doesn't want to take a Shadow Claw. So I talked about burning the Delmise, which I think is exactly what I want to do here. I've got no reason not to, honestly. I can take a Shadow Claw if it's burned. If it's not burned, it knocks me out. But Shadow Claw even burned still does tremendous. And that's from a max attack Adamant Delmise, though. If he's a more defensive set, which I would kind of, I mean, he's probably got some attack investment because, let's be honest, Grass, Ground really does do a number against my, or Grass and Ghost really do a number against my team. We're going to connect the Boyne here, and he's going to go for the Shadow Claw. We're going to be able to take that, 61 to 72. That is going to put us at 58. It was a crit! Alright, so we see the Shadow Claw. I'll get a little bit of my leftovers off. He's going to take the burn. Does he have leftovers of any sort? He does not. So, my next play here is to click Hex because that absolutely destroys him. And I can get a nice block of damage off. Now, if he's like a, oh, that was, I was counting that was Spooky Plate, silly me. Assault Vest, 62 to 75. The roll is still in my favor. Unfortunately, though, the gosh darn damage that Rotom took is unfortunate. I can Pain Split back off on the Celesteela, which is nice. I don't want to Pain Split off on this thing. He brought me down to 67. And actually, before that, before the leftovers, he brought me down to... Did a clean 70%. So, I mean, he's doing something. He's doing something. That did a lot of damage for being burned. Might be choice. It might want to, like, Trickaroo me or something. It could be, like, a choice band set Trickaroo. Because that's the only other thing I could see doing. Let me check here. Yeah, choice band Shadow Claw wouldn't do 70 though, so I'm curious to see what type of maybe if he's a Jolly set, maybe not. A choice banded Shadow Claw burn might do something. I'm not sure 100%. We'll see. We'll see. This hex should kill unless he's like the Ghost Berry. Unless he's the Ghost Berry, hex absolutely kills 100% of the time. And even if he is for some reason an Assault Vest set, it still kills. Even if he's max HP, max defense, special defense, this still kills. So he actually withdraws the Buccaneer, wants to keep that around. Goes out into Envy, which is the Kecleon on the Hex. Very nice play. Very nice play. A double Will-O-Wisp here would have been very nice. Would have been very nice. I can Pain Split this thing. I don't know what he wants to go for. I don't really have an answer to this either. Because he can go for a Fake Out. He can go for a Sucker Punch. I can go for a Thunder and hurt this thing. Let me just kind of take a look here. Kecleon, Mixed Wall Breaker. Thunder's gonna hurt. Knockoff's gonna kill me. I can Pain Split. Kind of Scout. I feel like Pain Split's a pretty safe play. I mean, what does Shadow Sneak do? What does Shadow Sneak do to me? Shadow Sneak still doesn't do too much. I could burn this thing too, honestly. I'll just go for a Will-O-Wisp. I'll just go for a Will-O-Wisp. I do miss the Will-O-Wisp. He sets up his rocks. Very nice. Very nice. So, he's got the rocks there, which sucks for us because we don't have removal. Kecleon has rocks. We're going to get a little bit of lefties back. Pain Splitting's kind of like a pretty fine play right here. I can also Will-O-Wisp again. I can double Willow. Which I don't think is too bad. I don't think he'd be running a special Kecleon. There's the Shadow Sneak. Shadow Sneak is not going to do too much to me. 85 down to 29. So I do connect the Willow this time around. 85 down to 29. And that did 36%. So now it should be doing 18. And I am back up to 24. So I don't think he can get... he's burned. Oh, I count that with a burn, too. Yikes. He's not Life Orb either. So we saw Shadow Sneak. We saw the Shadow Sneak. I can just go for the Hex again, honestly. I don't see a reason not to. If anything, if he goes for like a Fake Out and misses it, if he goes for a Fake Out and misses it, then that's just pretty unfortunate. He would get the normal Protean typing if he goes for Fake Out and fails it, which would give him more burn damage, but which would unfortunately give Rotom more leftovers for him. And he can't switch anything into a Hex. I mean, he can, but it's not gonna... still gonna do a decent amount of damage. So I'm curious what he wants to do here. I'm surprised we didn't see Knockoff. Hex from this range should kill. If he's a Ghost type... yeah, if he's Ghost, Hex 1000% kills. Even if he's a max HP set. 73 to 87. Maybe not a max HP set. But, no, 73. We're right about there. We'll get... I don't think he'd be max HP. Maybe. Kecleon's always, like I said in the team builder, Kecleon's always an interesting mon to prepare for. Has such a wide variety of moves that I really don't see... he's going to withdraw here. So we're burning a lot of his mons, which is nice. He's going to go back on Buccaneer. He's going to sack the Buccaneer, actually. So our spikes are here to stay. Our spikes are here to stay, boys and girls, which is very nice. Let's see here. Let's make a note. Spikes are here. Spikes are now. Dies to Rotom Hex. Gonna get a little bit more lefties. That's gonna put us at 47, which is going to be 29%. the Celesteela could come in. Like, Glalie could pick us off. Sylveon could pick us off. We're faster than a max speed timid Sylveon. So we could pain split up on that thing, actually. We can pain split up on both of his walls. But the spikes are here to stay, which is nice. I need that chip damage. Unfortunately, he did get rocks up. Good news, though, Kecleon's burned. Bad news is Rotom took a bit of damage in the process of this, but I still like it. I still like it. Sylveon is easily pain splittable, I feel like. Sylveon is easily pain splittable. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I'd get a decent amount of HP back from that thing, and then we would Hyper Voice 3-hit KOs. So I could switch out into something else like Scizor. I could switch out. I could set the rain up again with Pelipper. I could do a few different things there. We do got to be careful of. One of the things that I did mention before the disconnect was that a Totemized Celesteela needs to get to +3, or not +3. He needs to go for. He needs to go for 2 Atotemizes in order to outspeed. I've got a dedicated switch into you, my friend. I have got a dedicated switch into you. Keldeo, let's just call you a choice spec set. I feel like you'd have to go choice scarf. Even then, Icy Wind's a 3-hit KO after Black Sludge recovery. So I can take 1, I can take 2. Actually, after rocks, let's calc that. Icy Wind has a small chance to a KO if he's a choice specs. Keldeo unlocks himself an Icy Wind right here. And if he locks himself in Icy... Well, we'll see right here. So we're going to take a little bit of rocks damage. Going to put us down to 147. Going to go for the Icy Wind. Let's see how much that does. 147 down to 91. 88 down to 54. 88 down to 54. That was a 34% chance. So I'm assuming a Timid Scarf. I kind of want to go for Giga Drain here. I also want to get up another layer of spikes. I also want to double into Rotom. Actually, I kind of want to double into Pelipper because I want the rain back up. I want the rain back up. What do I do here? I want the rain back up with Pelipper for those Thunders. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go into Pelipper. If he's locked into Icy Wind, that's not going to do much to me. Where's my Pelipper calc? Icy Wind is doing 25 to 29. So he's going to withdraw, and he's going to go back out into Alphonse. So Rotom would have been the play here. I do like the Pelipper switch, though. Celesteela can't do too much to me. I can Scald it in the rain. I also set my own rain, which is nice. He can Autotomize. And I'm faster than an unautotomized Celesteela. So I'm going to go for a Scald here. I'm going to fish for a burn. I've got no reason not to. I've got no reason not to. We've still got the spikes up. Our spikes are here to stay. The only unfortunate part, though, is that we have the rocks. And I like making my aggressive switches to keep him on his toes. But another thing that I want to keep in mind is just this Autotomized Celesteela right here. So I'm gonna go for a Scald. I'm gonna fish for a burn. It hurts in the rain, and this is it does a quarter damage if he's max HP, max Spadef, and if he's not, it does about 30 to 35%. And if he's not max HP, max Spadef, this is doing 34 to 41. So we'll see where it lands him. I don't think he'd be a max 8, like a super bulky set with his. I don't think he'd be super bulky with his Autotomize. That's just me. Nothing on his team really appreciates a Scald now that Delmize is gone. I mean, like, Keldeo resists, but I mean, Keldeo is not as bulky as Delmize. He's going to double, actually. He's going to double back out into Gluttony, which is the Glalie. I have a switch into you, my friend, and I don't think you want to get burned. You don't want to take that burn. That is a tremendous amount of damage. And we snag the burn off on the Mega Glalie, which is very nice. So Glalie is pretty much dunzo funzo. I've got to switch into you in my Scissor. I've got Scissor. And I can just go for that. I thought about Roost over Defog, honestly. I wanted the Roost for the recovery. I don't like Defog now that his Dhelmise is out of the way. I want to keep those spikes up. Gluttony is reacting. Alright, so Scissor, Scissor, Scissor. Glalie, Mega Glalie, are you Wall Breaker? Let's just kind of calc this. So he's burned too. Hidden Power Fire. Ooh, that's some tech. That's some tech right there. All these ice types run HP Fire now. And I'm not going to live another HP Fire. I need to go straight for Bullet Punch, honestly. That did a lot. Actually, did that do a lot? Let's count that. Let's count that really quickly. Let's just... So he came in at 88, which is 156. 88 down to 42. It's a little more than half. I don't like that. I need to go for Bullet Punch here. I need to go for Bullet Punch right here. All these ice types carry HP Fire. It's annoying. Bullet Punch will kill. HP Fire will, unfortunately, even in the rain, that did a lot. You got to be especially offensive, Mega Glalie, then. Ice Beam, Freeze Dry, all that fun stuff. That might have been why you switched it in on that. Withdraws. Oh, the U-turn would have been a better play. I wanted to play it safe. Goes out to Ling Yao. I don't think you want to take a Choice Banded Bullet Punch either after Spikes. Do you? Ah, you kind of do. You kind of do. Unfortunate. So, Ivy's getting kind of worn down from the Icy Winds. I could go out into Ivy. We still got Pelipper and Swampert around now. Outspeed this Keldeo. I'm assuming Choice Scarf. I've got a dedicated switch in. I'm gonna go into Ivy here. I'm gonna go into Ivy right here. Might as well. I'm assuming you're Scarf. He does not switch. He does not switch. I don't think Icy Wind 2-hit KOs me from this range either. Summon 81. Goes for the Scald, actually. Ooh, this might hurt with the rain. 81 down to 39. So 81 was at 48. 39. Did about 25%. Now with the Black Sludge, I'm back up at 29. I can go for another Spike here. That's going to keep wearing down his team. I can go for Giga Drain and knock this thing out. I'm going to go for a Giga Drain. Oh, he's not Scarfed. He's not choiced. He is not choiced. That might knock me out. Oh, we live on one. Oh my God. Ivy. Ivy. You are the most impressive of all Roseraids. I love you. I love you. You are so impressive. All right, insert notes. Dies to Roserade. Giga Drain. Oh, Roserade, you did Ivy, I am so proud of you. You did exactly what I needed you to do. You lived on 1 HP. Oh my goodness. You were not choiced. What were you? E-Belt? Wasn't choiced after all. Played it very well though. Played it very well. Maybe you think I was safe. I'll give you very much. I got a lot of credit for you right there, Lynx. So what is your Scarfer? You probably don't have a Scarfer. Scarf Sylveon in the back, maybe? So now this thing's in here. So now this thing's in here. And I can't touch it. What turn of rain am I on? What turn of rain am I on? Show me that really quickly. I've got 2 turns left. I kind of need to get Rotom in for free, though. What's better for me right now? Keldeo's gone. I might want to keep Roserade around for the Sylveon. I'm gonna switch in. I'm gonna switch into Tesla. Tesla did exactly what I needed Tesla to do. Tesla burned the Delmise and got rid of the Delmise. Tesla also burned the Kecleon, which is nice. I'm gonna take Rocks here, which is really unfortunate. Because you figured Levitate, that wouldn't hurt. Goes for the Autotomize. So even now, so I'm going to be at 37. I'm at 23. A Flamethrower in the rain isn't going to hurt me. What about a Flash Cannon? I think I can take almost all of his hits. And just click Thunder right here. Giga Drain. That hurts. Alright, he's got the Giga Drain. Reveal to me the Giga Drain. He's got that Beast Boost. Alright. Rotom dies to Celesteela Giga Drain. I can go back into Pelipper here. I can set the rain for Mega Swampert. Icicle Crash will also probably hurt this guy from Mamoswine. Are you like a max special attack modest? Let's just check here. Drain does 49. If he's max special attack modest, I'm at 50%. That has a chance to kill. And that's only if he's max special attack modest. Kinda want to roost here. Kinda also want to get off damage. Well, here's the thing. If he kills me, I don't get a Scald off either way. If he doesn't kill me, I get a Roost off. So I think Roost is the better play for longevity. Roost is the better play for longevity. The Autotomized set is really unfortunate. Goes for the Giga Drain. Are you max special attack modest? You are indeed max special attack modest. So I think what needs to happen here let me run a calc really quickly. 248. I don't think Mamoswine hits that. 145. Yeah, that does not. I think I need to go into Swampert and try to get like a flinch or something off on this thing. Honestly. Dies to Celesteela Giga Drain. I think that's the play here. How much time do I have? I can calc this really quickly. Celesteela, you're probably not max HP or max Spadef. You're probably neither of those. So in the rain, Waterfall's going to do a bit, and then how much does Ice Shard do in the back? Not enough. I'm calculating that wrong. Hold on. Nope. Ice Shard in the back does 22. Crash. Alright, I gotta kind of go in. I gotta go into Mega Swampert, and I gotta get a flinch with the Waterfall. Otherwise, Autotomized Celesteela just ran through me. That's what I need to go for right now. I need a Mega Evolve, and I need to click Waterfall, and I need a flinch. Otherwise, this mon just ran through me. Which is very unfortunate, because we had this in the bag until... Autotomized Celesteela is too good. I like it. His Bullet Punch resists are non-existent. So I want to kind of do a tremendous flinch. Giga Drain. That's going to hurt. I forgot that the Giga Drain is going to give him all the HP back. That's my ass. Oh, he's literally where I left him. Nice to Celesteela, Giga Drain. That's the whole game right there, I'm pretty sure. That's the whole game right there, I am pretty sure. Alright, honestly, yeah, like Tony Stark does what against this thing? If he's not max HP. Like, a little chip damage? Nothing crazy? Yeah, I think that's the game right there, folks. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. We definitely had that. But we just got kind of out... We didn't get kind of outplayed. We got completely outplayed. We got 100,000% outplayed. Yeah. That is that's a fantastic game. Dies to Celesteela, Flamethrower. Yeah, this thing's +4. I've got nothing for it. I mean, I can get a super hyper crit with Ice Shard, and maybe that does something, but I'm pretty sure that autotomize Celesteela. I think it's kind of unfortunate that the Roserade lived now that I think about it. Because we could have went to Swampert and Revenge Kill and he wouldn't have had a chance to get it. That's actually... Okay, you know what? It was a curse in disguise is what that was. It was a curse in disguise that we lived that. Because if we would have died, he wouldn't have gotten a free switch into this thing. Yep, there goes Mammo Swine. Took advantage of my grass weakness, let me tell you that much. I'll tell you what. See what, Giga Drain. And this Roserade dies to Celesteela. That's as good of a game as it gets right there. Shout out to Lynx, honestly. Shout out to Lynx. I was so excited when Roserade lived that Giga Drain, or lived that Icy Wind, and then he turned around and made it so I just got completely mollywopped by Celesteela. That's fantastic, fantastic gameplay on his part. I thought I was in the driver's seat when Roserade won, or lived that encounter, and then it didn't. That, like, I've got nothing. I don't know how I could have played around that. That was absolutely fantastic. GG to Lynx, guys. Make sure you guys go check out his channel so you guys can see his side of the battle. Definitely worth the watch. I mean, I have never been so confident and so, like, drastically just shut down in the battle in a matter of minutes. So shout out to Lynx. Very great game to you, my friend. Thank you very much for such a great battle. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, be sure to leave a like on the video. This is a hell of a battle. The score does not dictate how good of a battle this was. I think the quality of this battle was fantastic. Next week, we're up against A-Drive and the Minnesota Vikavolt. I'm looking forward to this match, as I'm sure you guys all know. As always, I'll remind you to be great and do great. I'm going to let this outro bang. I'm going to talk to you guys soon. Later.